Henry Cavill stands up whenever a lady walks into a room. And he's been consistent with that all the way through. I made 2 movies with him, and I'm in a room with him all the time when I'm making those movies. And you have never failed to stand up when a lady walks in the room.
Oh. A man shouldn't have to ask his girl for love. Like, if you really into your man, you naturally want to make his day better. You naturally want to hug him. You want to check on him. You want to love on him. If you got him asking for affection, for love, you're running out of time with that man.
I'm scared of telling you that I love you. I'm scared you don't feel the same way. I'm scared of making a fool of myself. Maybe it's better if I say it another day. Maybe next month, maybe next year, maybe I won't say it at all because my heart is full of fear. I'm scared of telling you that I love you. Because I'm scared of finding out that you don't feel it too.
Then maybe don't wear perfume or change perfumes. And is this really a flex? Men don't care about your perfume. Like, you could buy a cheap one, and as long as it smells good, like, he's cool with it. What I find weird is women will like post stuff like this, thinking they're gonna attract a man that makes a lot of money. You do realize the men that do make a lot of money want peace as well, right? They want a woman that's nice and kind and easy to be around. They want the same thing, like...
You know, a lot of these modern women, they do things because somebody else tells them to. Some things are genuinely their idea, but they do things because their friend said so, they're in a group, mama said so, daddy said so. And you know, I want to be careful because it's not bad to listen to counsel, right? Especially for the people that actually know you. But sometimes they say things to try to protect you, and they're really thinking about themselves. Does that make sense? So you've got to listen to what they're saying and understand that they want the best for you, hopefully, but then also say, where do I want my life to go? Because a lot of these women, they want to be married. At some point in time, they don't want to rush into it, but they do want to be in a relationship. You listening to your friend talk about how terrible the man is, when the man has almost quite literally everything that you're looking for. He's stable, good job, friends, takes you out, plans dates. Oh, I don't know what it is about him. There's nothing about him. And you don't need to be worried about that. So I'm going to set you off to the side. We can go out for drinks here and there, but me and him going to get to know each other.
Y'all want to know why relationships ain't lasting no more in this generation? Y'all want to know why? Because men stop being like this.
The reality is that men only respect women we're afraid of. If we're not afraid of us, you don't have a chance. I don't mean afraid like in a physical threat type of way. I mean afraid of disappointing her. Afraid of being like the men in her past. Afraid of damaging her confidence. Afraid of having her look at us as something less than a man. Like that type of fear when it comes to our woman is what motivates a man to be the best version of himself. But if that fear is not there, then he doesn't have incentive. If he doesn't fear that if I'm not doing my job, she's gonna get up and walk out the door on me one day. If that's not a real fear for him, then he'll never respect her. You know, it's a lot of men out here with women who will let them do whatever they want, and he doesn't respect her. But when you get with a woman who's real strict in terms of her program, in terms of her morals and standards and boundaries, and she willing to really stand on them, that's gonna force you to do one or two things, right? You're gonna either fold or you're gonna step up and rise to the bar. And, you know, that's what sparks the best version of a man. There gotta be a healthy fear there. If we don't fear her, we'll never respect her.
One thing modern women really don't want to admit is that, you know, they say a lot of times that men are fumbling them, men are missing good opportunities, and in some situations, that's probably right. But when are we going to start to talk about the opportunities that you guys are missing? When are we going to start to talk about, let's not go back and forth saying, well, a man did this and a man did that. Let's not do that. What did I do? How was I the problem in the relationship? How come he stopped responding like he did in the beginning? Was I putting the energy in that I should have? If you're really honest with yourself, maybe you did some things right, but then maybe you also did some things wrong. And that's where modern women stop. They'll talk for months on end with their friends, family, past, whoever will listen about the things that they did right. But they're not going to touch the things that they did wrong. They're not going to be accountable for the stuff that they did in the relationship that made it go sideways.
Women don't like nice guys. Say they do, don't. They got to have a first. Every woman goes through a phase. They gotta go with Ike, then Mike. That's right. You know what's bad? If you're a nice guy like me, you always get women after they've been out with a so now you gotta be their boyfriend and their psychiatrist to help them get over this psycho. That's right.
Everybody say they want a yearner, but little did they know that is not romantic. That is a love from a deep level of pain. Because honestly, love is to be heard with actions followed by what was received by those words. For if you love them, you will waste no time ensuring her needs are met with intent. For if the love is real, it is special and can be endured with the stamina combined of 2 lifetimes. So if you cannot love a person intentionally, then it is a crime. That's just my thoughts on it, though.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
Why men never approach women anymore?
Because they're so with this culture. I don't need no man, independence, and all this crap. To a certain extent, a woman can be independent, but not to degrade a man while in doing so. You can be your own individual, but it doesn't mean you have to make yourself more superior.
And a lot of these modern women are thinking that men are scared to approach. And that's not really it. Well, he's intimidated. No, I'm not intimidated. But just a lot of men out there are tired of being treated like they're a problem, like I'm the issue, like I done something wrong. If I come over here and shoot my shot to you respectfully, and you make a stank face, or you go to trying to pull out your phone even before I get there, and men see y'all doing this stuff, man. I'm telling you, men see y'all doing this stuff. Even if it's not you recording because y'all thinking y'all slick. Oh, well, you go over there and record. Oh, he's coming. Just pull out your phone, See you doing that stuff. So when men see you acting crazy and then they turn and, where's he going? Wait, and now you want to, see, look, man, they scared. They this, that. No, I'm not. I saw you acting crazy. I saw you about to do something stupid and I went another direction. Just like you decide, we're going to audible. We're going to do something stupid instead of just being respectful and having a normal social conversation. What we're going to do is something dumb. He says, okay, I'm going to pivot. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go get a drink. Whatever I was about to do, I'm not about to do that. What modern women want men to do is continue, even if you see trouble, continue to walk that direction. Continue, and whatever it is, even if we want to make jokes about you and we're about to make jokes about you, just still come on and let us have a bit of fun. Let us make fun of you. You're setting that precedent now. And once again, have a sense of humor. Be able to laugh at yourself. Man, if somebody makes a joke, if you do something stupid, or you got some ways about you, and your girl is making fun of you and stuff like that. Have a sense of humor. You ain't perfect. And you're gonna be roasting other people, so have a little bit of sense. Let them make fun of you, right? But modern women have moved from making fun of somebody to completely trying to disrespect them, completely trying to ruin their life. You don't need no job. As a matter of fact, you need to fire him. Going and trying to ruin somebody's livelihood by putting terrible reviews, and then trying to essentially dox people is what they're trying to do. Low-key, indirectly dox somebody is what they're doing. They don't want to say it like that, but that's what they're doing. And you wonder why men are not approaching you.
Every woman wants a good man until that man has standards. Until he says, nah, chill, I don't play that. Until he checks disrespect instead of ignoring it. Until he holds you accountable instead of letting you. Now suddenly he's insecure. he's controlling. Nah, he's just not gonna tolerate being disrespected. He's not easy to play with. You didn't want a good man. You just want one who's manageable and tolerates being disrespected.
Number one, you wasting your valuable time trying to convince somebody why they should like you, why they should respect you. You're begging them for attention, for love, for affection. Baby, the moment you find yourself doing that, that's when you're losing even more respect. Because when you're good to a person and they still don't know how to treat you, they don't deserve it. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to like you and they don't have to be with you or want to be with you. What I am saying is, if they don't, and they're showing you that they don't, there are no words, no amount of phrases, no amount of money, no amount of niceness. There are no deeds big enough. Nothing at all you can do to make them change the way they feel about you. And if you have to give them something in order for them to treat you the way you want to be treated, then they're just using you. And not because they want you, only because they want something that you have. Those are the ones who do not deserve you. They have not earned your love, your respect, and they haven't earned anything that you could ever give them. So stop giving it to them. You better learn how to let go of that curse so you can get a blessing, baby. It might not feel good right now, but take my word for it. You're gonna wake up one day and be so happy you did, because your creator knows very well what you need so much better than you do. I love you, be well.
And you know, a lot of men, a major reason that they check out is that these modern women have like a situationship alumni, like a alumni network, where a lot of these ladies are staying connected loosely. They're staying connected loosely to an ex boyfriend, partner, situationship, right? As a backup plan, while they're publicly out here dating new men. And these men are saying, are you intentional about that? Oh yeah, I've cleaned up everything. I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not, right? But that's not actually the case, right? You still have your situationship from 3 years ago, in 2023, on close friends, on your Instagram somewhere, liking his gym pics when, you know, he posted at 11 o'clock, swearing up and down. Oh yeah, I'm just supporting him. Oh, you don't need to worry about that, right? You're still emotionally involved with your ex. You're still emotionally involved, or at least sending your energy to the, well, you know, I can still be friends with my exes. I'm not toxic. Great. I hear you. But if it were reversed, you would ask me to cut these ladies off. And this is what a lot of men are realizing. You're not actually available to me. I get about 20% of you, and it doesn't matter if I'm in a relationship with you, if I'm exclusive, or we're just trying to date and get to know each other. That's about the highest that I'm going to get from you, is 20 to 30%. You want me to go full scale, balls to the wall, for 30% max? No.
Being too friendly with other women while you have a partner, that's a red flag. You've got other girls looking at you like, if only she knew. He's liking their pictures, sliding into their DMs while you're at home defending him. Let's be honest, they're not respecting you. They're laughing. The man who says he loves you has other women clowning you behind your back. And that's the truth, because a real man protects his woman's image. He never puts her in a position where she looks foolish. So if you're tired of feeling like that, stop arguing. Stop explaining. Start changing the way you show up. Because the moment you stop tolerating it, everything changes.
It's okay. We all know that if women don't lower their standards, they're going to end up alone, in peaceful apartments, drinking wine, relaxing, with friends and financial stability, watching what they want, sleeping peacefully, and not having arguments with someone who thinks hormones are a personality flaw. I don't think that's the threat we thought it was. Men, it's okay.
I love how some of the comments were like, don't forget about the cats. Don't forget about all the cats that you could have. you know, the thing of it is, and this is one of the big differences between conservatives and liberals, is that conservatives, we're actually trying to help you out. We're trying to explain to you that being alone, number one, being alone is easy. Okay, it's very easy to do. Having a meaningful relationship, having children and a family is actually quite difficult, and so it's of higher value. The big difference is that we're trying to tell you this early on when you're young and you can still have a family. These people, they love to tell you that you can just push all that down the road until later on in life you can freeze your eggs or you can do this and that, and then only to find out later on that you're lonely and alone and you have these insane standards that no one is ever going to meet, and that you're just going to be, that's why they call it hitting the wall. So what do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comments, but hit like and follow. Thanks.
But these modern women are still wanting chivalry from a man. They're still wanting generosity from a man, but they don't really respect the man. They don't really go to war for the man like the man goes to war for them, right? You know, I speak about, you won't even get that man a Snickers and a Coke. And that man didn't bought you a platter of fajitas. You won't even buy that man a bottle of water. I mean, even give him some of your water. You'll give that man nothing. He's got to earn everything. But you expect that man, even though my God, you won't even buy that. Shoot, you won't even send that man pictures of things that he likes to let him know that you've been thinking about him. But you expect that man to be thinking about you all day. Oh, you know, I saw this restaurant over here. Thought you might like it. Be ready at 7. I want to take you there. Oh, shoot. Yeah, my man is taking me out. That man has been doing that for months on end. Maybe not every day. But, you know, pretty regularly. Maybe once a week or every other week he's been doing it. And he's been spending a good amount of money on you. Only for you to scrunch up your face and turn up your lips and start sniffing and huffing and puffing like you the big bad wolf. When that man says, hey, you're at Chick-fil-A, you think that you can bring me something to eat? I don't pay for no man. I done spent like literally hundreds of dollars on you, and you can't even spend like 15? Why would I keep on trying to date that?
If he leads properly, I will submit naturally. I will submit naturally.
This is all we want, right? We're very simple. Very simple. We want a man who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care of things. Leader. Ooh, I don't need you to an alligator with your hands, but I need to feel so feminine around you because you are so masculine that I can turn my brain off because I know you've got it. Yeah. I trust you. I trust your intellect. I trust your character. I trust that I can close my eyes and follow you blindly, and I'm going to be happy about where I end up. That's what it's about. We go out. I don't have to use my brain. I don't have to think. You know what I mean? Order the whole thing for us. Take me, plan the thing. Say you tell me where we're going, and we're all set. That's honestly, it's so lost on us. And like, yes, toxic masculinity, that's not good, but we need masculinity. It's really important. And that's what we try to push. And we live in a time of, unfortunate new age feminism and this whole idea that women and men need to be the same and they need to compete, and it's all from the enemy. It's all lies. None of it is good for us. So you don't want to be equal? We're equal in God's eye. We're equal in value. We're different in role and in the way that we operate.
I think what a lot of men are tired of is women. A lot of these ladies, some of these ladies, modern women, right? They want a certain freedom with you. Like, say for instance, like, I have a male best friend, but you can't have a female best friend. I can go out with my male best friend. My male best friend can hang out with me, but you don't need to be doing that type of stuff because, you know, women are like this. I can't trust them, but you can trust me around this man, right? And it might not even be a male best friend. It might be me going out with my lady friends, my girlfriends, but you can trust me around them. even though you're looking at that woman and saying she's about to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, this is the way that she is on social media, online. This is the way we can sit up here and talk about social media is fake all we want to, but some of this stuff, you can't fake it. When you're going out on a girl's night and you're posting about you locking lips with a man, that's not fake at all. Oh, that was my friend. You know, we ain't even like that. No, that's weird. Y'all know y'all post everything online, doing whatever you want to do, right? But once again, modern women want to be able in relationships to do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, however they please. But when it comes to a man, you need to do exactly how it goes beyond loyalty. Does that make sense? It goes beyond what's normal, what's natural, what's regular. And it goes to, you need to do it how I say to do it. You need to behave in the way that I say, exactly how I would have you to do it. Follow what I'm telling you to do. Even if it seems counterintuitive, even if it seems like it don't make any sense, even if I'm being overbearing and dramatic, do what I told you to do, or else you're not going to be my man.
Did you know that if a man rejects his partner partially, apparently that woman loses her ever-loving mind? And when I discovered this, I was so ashamed of women everywhere, because I was like, this is so contradictory. This is exactly against what we've been promoting for the longest time. And then introspection arrived. The mirror appeared, and I was like, I've never been rejected by a partner before. So I genuinely don't know how I would react if my partner rejected me. I'm literally speechless. Like, I would feel repulsive because men stick it everywhere. So it's like, are you not attracted to me anymore? Are you depressed? Like, what is happening?
When you see what's really happening, all that's necessary is a shift in perspective and language.
Yeah.
So if you're interacting with someone who's organized around being productive, producing results, achieving goals, getting somewhere, then all you have to do is change how you language it so that they can see what the result would be of whatever it is that you're asking for. I'd woken up, but they didn't know it. And so I heard my son, who's probably about 7 at the time. No, it has to be like 8, because he was telling his little sister outside the bedroom door, shh, if we wait till it has a 7 in it, she'll be patient. So he was watching the clock to make sure I slept long enough so I'd be patient. Why? He wanted me to be patient. We just have to connect the dots. This is how you get the mom you want. This is how you get the wife you want. This is how you get the lover you want. It's just math. It's like 1 + 2. So it's, men will pay the same intensity of attention to the quality of their relationship with their wife when they see how that relationship affects how they're productive in every other part of their lives. Yeah. Or it's diminished. But they can only pay attention to it as long as they think there's a chance to win at it. That we could get somewhere. There's something's possible here. Oh, this is worth it.
I think modern women don't really realize that the years that you spent talking about, I don't need no man, talking about I'm strong and I'm independent, talking about a man is unnecessary, talking about a man he's useless, I can just make a call, I can do this, and all this other stuff that you like to say, that's not helping your cause. And it's never going to help your cause. In very rare situations will a man say, oh yeah, I like that. This is something that is going to be fun. It's not going to happen a lot. Why? Because essentially you're going to give him problems. Even if you're a nice person, you might be a nice person, but what's going to continue to come up is you're going to always be keeping up mess. You're going to always be flashing an attitude. Well, that's the way you found me. That's the way you like me. I don't know what you got going on. And they like to say, oh, well, she's spicy and all this stuff. I don't like a lot of spice. I don't like no spice. Just help me out. Help me out. You know, and I'll go even a little bit further, because some men say, oh, you know, I like a spicy woman. I like that. You know, she got a little bit of attitude on her. But I also think there's a difference between being spicy and just being downright contentious. Like, I'm not going to do anything. There was a woman online talking about, I'm not going to cook for my husband. He got to cook for himself. Okay. He going to pay all the bills too. And I'm going to drive all the gas out the car, and he going to go and fill it up. Okay. Now you're just being stupid. He's like, you're not being spicy. You're just being dumb. And who's going to want to continue to be around a person that acts like that?
If a man starts to ignore you, this is exactly how I want you to respond. You're not going to post something out of the normal on your story. You're not going to go react to their story or like their post and try and get their attention because they forgot about you or something. They didn't forget about you. You're not going to send them another text message. They saw the first one. So what do? Well, you're going to take a deep breath in, and then you're going to exhale all the you don't give. See, that's all you do. Other than that, you do nothing. Nada. Zip. Okay? That's it. You don't need to go looking for answers from them. You don't need to go looking for closure from them. Their silence was the closure. So keep that dignity intact. Come on, twin. Lock in. If they don't have the decency to even respond or at least be honest how they really feel, then they don't deserve more energy and more effort. Save it for someone who does. A real man who is actually interested in you is not going to leave you hanging like that. He's not going to just disappear.
3 signs that she is wasting your time, with the last one being the absolute indicator. Number 1, you are always the one to initiate a time to get together. Guys, making time to see each other should always be a two-way street. Number 2, she doesn't really know that much about you because she hasn't really asked any questions about you other than how was your day. 3, guys, this is the big one. She never gives you a definite answer. She continuously gives you the we'll see or maybe to plans that you're trying to make. What this means is that she's just waiting. You're a placeholder, but she's waiting for something better or someone better to come along. And that is a waste of your time.
Stop texting a woman who's ignoring you. Don't reach out. I get it. You want to know if she still cares or thinks about you. But here's the truth. She's ignoring you for a reason. What are you trying to prove by contacting her? Are you hoping to remind her how great it feels to be with you? It's not your responsibility to remind someone that you exist. If a woman doesn't reach out, it's because she doesn't want to. And as a man, you should never want to be with someone who easily forgets about you. The right woman, the one who truly wants you, will make sure you know how much you mean to her. Instead of waiting around for her to give you the love and attention you deserve, start giving it to yourself. When you focus on you, you'll realize you've always been the main character in your life. You don't need anyone's validation to feel whole. So don't waste your energy chasing someone who doesn't see your worth. If you agree, drop 100 in the comments. God bless.
Tono for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Hermes nigga feed a village in.
There's a line or two I think we'd need to change. Cause Jack would probably make Jill carry that bucket up the hill. And the beast would say that beauty ain't his type. Romeo would tell Juliet that he just ain't ready yet. Well, honey, that's the story of my life. But I swear good men existed once upon a time.
My experience and my observation is that most women are men in skirts, meaning that the way their presence, their being, the way we roll in the world, it's very masculine because we've been conditioned and programmed out of our feminines. And when I say, I don't mean feminist movement in the world, I want to be a fireman or a football player. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how to be a woman in your being. What is the distinction between feminine power and masculine power? And we've been conditioned and trained to be men in skirts. We do everything like men. We compete like men. I said this on the R Spot a few weeks ago. I said, most women want their boyfriend to act like their girlfriend, chatting, shopping. But when the man comes home, what they meet is another dude.
After talking to hundreds of you guys, I've realized something that I need to get off my chest. It is the men who are actually trying to save the relationships here, not the women. And what's crazy is that most of the women I've actually talked to and had consultation with tell me that their husbands are the ones sending them my videos. And that says everything. 70 to 80% of divorces are filed by women. That is not trying to fix a marriage. That is walking away from it. Most women threaten divorce long before they're ever ready to file. They use it as leverage until the man finally hits his breaking point and says, I'm done. And once he does say I'm done, that's when the gaslighting starts. She flips the script, plays the victim, promises to change, cries, manipulates, you name it, anything to pull him back in because the control is slipping from her end. But when a man truly checks out, it's not loud, it is quiet, and it is final, and you've lost him. When a good man walks away, it is not because he stopped caring. It's because he cared too long and nobody met him halfway. So if you're watching this, man or woman, ask yourself, are you really trying to build your relationship and save it? Or are you slowly tearing it apart while you're convincing yourself that you're the one being wronged?
When she says that guy is just a friend, do you trust her? This is going to piss a lot of people off, but there's no such thing as guy friends when it comes to your woman. There are only three kind of guy friends in a woman's life. The guy who tried and failed, the guy who's still trying, and the guy she already hooked up with but won't tell you that. This is about having boundaries, and it's about understanding how attraction and evolution actually work. Guys are wired to compete, and women are wired to find the best option. So if she puts you in a position to compete with other guys for her attention, even if she calls them just friends, she's disrespecting you as the man in the relationship. And you deserve a woman who understands and respects that. And I promise they are out there. You're just spending time with the wrong ones. You're not insecure to have standards and boundaries, and your peace of mind should not be up for negotiation. So if you have a woman in your life who is doing this, you gotta move on to the next. Know when to ring the next bell.
And I know this is what modern women like to say men are doing, but this is something that they're actually doing, is they have like a placeholder boyfriend where you'll continue to keep a decent man around, a good man around, as an emotional stabilizer, while you continue to shop around. Oh, I need a man to tell my problems to. I need a man to talk to about X, Y, and Z. Right? So you'll keep that man around while continuing to look for, he's nicer, and he might not have the same emotional capacity, but it's good enough because he looks good. And then you'll throw that other man that's actually a good fit for you, or actually a good potential fit for you, to the side, right? And so you'll have this man and you'll hold on to him for, in some of these situations, years. But if you kind of in a situationship with him, is which I'll be defining it as, keep him around for 6-7 months, you still have your hinge active, right? I still got my hinge active. And when he asked me about what's going on, or, I really didn't know that you wanted me to be more than friends, when that man has talked to you about being exclusive multiple times. So now that and men will have this conversation with a woman multiple times. So now that we've had this conversation, I would expect that your hinge is deactivated. I would expect that you're not over here looking for options, talking about I'm unsure. He's not really, and that's not really even dating at that point in time. Well, I just need a roster. I just want a man to continue to audition while I look for something else. Oh, he's just a safety pick. Y'all keep on playing these games, man. Y'all keep on thinking y'all can keep on rotating these good men, these decent men in and out. Okay, I heard, I didn't actually watch the video, but I was looking at Pearl talk about Alex Cooper and how she actually got married to some I guess he's conservative. I wasn't sure. I just looked at the title. I didn't really actually even watch the video. And if that's the case, she was saying, well, there's always going to be somebody. Yeah, maybe so. And you would hope that with all of that nonsense that Alex Cooper, from the few clips that I've heard her talking, you would hope that a lot of that nonsense dies down and she just go on, start acting right and stop acting silly. But a lot of these modern women don't. They get with these men and they think, okay, I'm just going to continue to do what I was doing. I'm going to continue to act like I'm acting, talk like I'm talking, and nothing's going to change until that man gets tired of it. That man stopped responding. Well, I just had to divorce him because, he wasn't the same man that I met. He didn't really seem like he was responding to me anymore. Yeah, because you kept acting silly. You decided to pick that man decided to pick you, and you decided while he was making changes, I'm not going to make any changes. He needs to love me for me. Okay. All right. Don't you worry about it. This ain't got nothing to do with a gender war. This got everything to do with how you're going to live your life and the consequences and the decisions you're going to continue to make, and it's going to be in your best interest. And you're going to ruin that for yourself. Then you're going to be back online, and even though you might be able to spin the narrative and whatever you want to say, whatever happened, it's going to come down to when I'm at my house by myself. Nice house, pretty much get anything that I want. But I would like a husband, and I fumbled. Dang, why did I do that?